Now, hold on. I have a really good answer. No, I didn't do a morning video, and no, I'm not going to do a live stream today. Maybe Tuesday, okay? Reason why, number one, I got up a couple times last night with the big guy, and, oh, I'm sorry, it is Sunday, May 28th, 2023. It's 4:16 in the afternoon. So me and the big guy got up a couple times. We got some stuff done. This morning I got up, got some stuff done around here, inside and outside, and then I spent the last 3 hours in school. Since it's my day off, I'm taking, you all know I'm getting my captain's license, so I was studying for 3 hours. So that was quite a bit. Then I took the big guy for a walk. I just started some stuff for dinner. And after that, after the cleaning up and everything else, I was like, okay, oh God, it's 3 o'clock, it's 4 o'clock, what happened? So that's what happened. We'll start with this. Come here. Come on. The obligatory case of you. And he went out. And he went potty, and he ate pretty good this morning. And he's been very good sitting next to me while I've been studying, so we've been very good. And he's yawning. So let's put him back. There we go. So let's get started. You're going to hear some noise. That's the Instant Pot going on. Here's our daily Zen poem. Well, afternoon edition Zen poem. Buddhists preach the 12 divisions, each division full of purest truth. East wind rain comes in the night, making all the forests fresh and new. No sutra that does not save the living, no branch in the forest not visited by spring. Learn to understand the meaning of them. Do not try to decide which is valid and which is not. Ryokan, 1758-1831. There's a difference in everything, and all those differences do make things beautiful. However, it is the unity of all of those things that actually makes things the most beautiful, because they all fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. You don't have to question it, you just have to know it. Daily room pull today. Same one we pulled before. Suelu. That's the rune of wholeness. You know, your wholeness, what's going to happen. And again, I just said, you know, the 12 divisions, but each one is right. And then the purest truth. So Suelu is, you know, what you have to follow. The realization, the path you have to follow, what you're striving to become, you already are. You just have to bring it in a new and creative way. You know, bring that to the table. Sometimes you might want to run away, but oftentimes when you want to run away, that's a bad idea. It is a retreat in strength. Strength is when you stand up and you bring what you can bear in a new and unique way. And if you have to do that, you may need to come back and center. You also have to let a part of yourself open up and let the light come in, as it's saying. You might have to let that light come into a part of your life that you don't want to expose. It might be secret, it might be shut away. It is a profound recognition, and you have to think about not giving yourself airs. If you're energetic and you're getting stuff done, which I did today, you don't have to do, well, what they're saying is you can't let right capacity run off. You have to let it run through you. You have to do without doing. We've heard this for the last couple of days. Get the work done. Don't worry about anything else. Just do what you need to do, and everything will fall into place. The same way the poem talks about the divisions. But each of them is right. But when they all come together in a way that is beyond words and understanding, they make a beautiful picture. And it's a beautiful picture for you, the universe, the world, your kitchen, whatever matters. All right. If you know the field and day of battle, you can traverse 1,000 kilometers and assemble to engage in combat. If you do not know the field nor day of battle, then the left flank cannot aid the right, nor can the right flank aid the left. The front cannot aid the rear cannot aid the front. How much more so when the distant are some tens of kilometers away and there are several kilometers apart? Thus, victory can be achieved. Even though the enemy is more numerous, they can be forced not to fight. Very interesting. The whole idea of, knowing where the problems are and knowing where to avoid the problems. You might even be able to make the problems go away because you know where they are, you know where they sit, and you can make the problems, and I'm going to generally say people, they'll disappear. The noise, the purple hairs, the crybabies, the cry bullies, the Karens. Maybe if we know where they are, we can make them just go away and they can leave us alone, and we can live our lives in a manner of which we think is the most important. I hope that's what you did today, and I hope it's what you're going to do tomorrow. But today was, again, no work, but work around here. Clean, cook, right? Took care of some stuff outside. Gardening, that everything's looking good out there. Studied for 2.5 hours, about almost 3 hours. Not an easy book. The book is 300 pages long, and then there's a computer stuff, and it's not easy. Much of which I hear from other people who have gone through this, I will never use again. That's irritating to me because learning something I won't use as an adult learner is definitely right. I want to learn things I'm going to be able to use and use them effectively. However, this is part of the process of getting this piece of paper. So what we're going to do is we're going to move through to get the piece of paper. Who knows what that's going to do for all of us? Because remember, it's not me getting a license. It's all of you having access to a license. That's the most important thing. But what I'm going to do is finish making the rice. We're going to have chicken and rice. Queso is getting ready to go. We're going to have to go O-U-T. Can't say that word until he jumps up. And I've spoken to a number of people. My good friend, my brother, I spoke to him today. And my good friend, my sister, I spoke to her today. Our lost brother I spoke to today, but I haven't really spoken to anybody else besides the neighbors, who very sadly are leaving tomorrow. So they're pulling their stuff together now. And I helped them a little bit. I'm going to miss them. They're nice people. And I sincerely wish them the most wonderful things where they are going and what they are doing. One of the things that was brought to my attention, by the way, was that I was speaking to an older person, older than me, which is kind of hard. And they went, the last time people moved around to follow the work, instead of going to a career and staying in one place for one time, was the Great Depression. That kind of caught me short. I went, well, aren't we in a depression now? This makes a lot of sense for a lot of people. I can't imagine the nonsense of corporate work anymore. And I work in a lower level corporate entity. I keep hearing they're everywhere. I've never heard of them, so there you go. I can't imagine going back into a big commercial building or an office, or even back to a place where they told me what I had to do to buy a pound of butter. I can't imagine it. For me, it's like a bad dream far away. For safety. Well, you have no idea what safety is because you're just following orders. I'm the guy that has all that information, but you can't have it. Right in here, and we've gone gall. Think about that today. The unity of all the pieces you're seeing, you may not be able to put your finger on it, but they all come together. Your energy from being whole but maybe getting that resistance spot kind of taken care of, and understanding that you don't have to always go and get the enemy. Sometimes you just got to take the enemy and you just got to go, I know where you are, and just go somewhere else. You know, I would call that division, but I can't, because that's what they're doing to everybody else. We're supposed to hate each other for things we can't control, okay, or things that, you know, this is natural and normal, and then there's the other side screaming, if it's natural and normal, we have to tear it down. Okay? When the fundamentals of biology are questioned, and I don't mean questioned like, hey, let's learn more. I mean questioned as in, we're going to question the base things of biology. Without an experiment, huh? Just because you say so? Sorry, I'm itchy. Take the rest of your day and use that energy. Take the rest of that day and understand that if you know where the problems are, you know how to work around them. Take the rest of the day and understand that the things that you think are separate items may be all connected somewhere in the end, and that is where you're going to gain your strength. I should do a video tomorrow, okay, because I have to go to school tomorrow, but I'm going to go a little bit later. I'm going to choose the hotter part of the day. Yeah, today I chose an earlier part of it, but tomorrow I'm going to choose the hottest part of the day to do that, because I work outside. Have a great day. Okay, so do you want to say goodbye? Come here. Can you say goodbye? Queso and I are going to go to the BAY and go PEE, and we're going to continue our making dinner. It's going to multi-level event. I'm making rice right now. So thank you for understanding, and I will talk to you tomorrow.